Alright, we're going to focus on arc length here. Arc length, by definition, is the distance between 2 points on a curve. So in our circumstance, a circle. Alright? So, if we draw a circle, we have a central angle, A, B, and we call the middle M. The arc length would be A to B. So how do we find the arc length? Arc length is equal to C, the circumference, multiplied by the arc degree, all divided by 360. So the arc length is equal to the degree of the arc. So what is the degrees? Circumference, well, what is circumference? And the reason why we divide it by 360 is because the circle always equals 360. Circumference is equal to 2 pi r, or C is equal to D times pi. So, circumference is just the distance around a circle. But now that we're finding the arc length, we need to know what is this whole entire circumference, and then find what kind of portion is it of that circle. So the radius, so where do you get radius? So the radius is just from the center to a point on the circle. A diameter, if you recall, would be like a full length, would be from one point on the circle to the center, from the center to another point on the circle. So it's just a chord that passes through the center. Alright? So let's just pretend that this is 5 meters. Okay? So we have a radius of 5 meters. And then let's pretend that this is, let's just say, 100 degrees. Alright? So the way you would do this, it would look like this. Arc length is equal to 2 pi r, because we have a radius, times the arc degree, which would be the measure of AB. So here we want to find the arc length. So the degrees is 100. Alright, that's 100, and we're given a radius of 5 meters, so we plug it in here. So what we have here is arc length from A to B is equal to 2 times pi times 5 meters times 100 degrees. So then we divide it by, we need to divide this by 360. So we get here we can just multiply everything across. 2 times 5 times 100. This gets you 1,000 meters. That's 2 times 5 times 100 would get you 1,000 degrees meters all over 360 degrees pi. For this, to make it nice and simple, let's make pi is equal to 3.14159. So let's use that for our pi value. So all you have to do, we're just going to use this into here. So all you're going to do is 1,000 times 3.14159 equals, and then divide by 360. You get your length is about 8.73 meters. Just round to the nearest hundredth. And that's how you would do arc length.